That's it for that.
Oh, well. No, that's on the next one.
Right, that's what we're going to hear.
Oh, okay, cool.
We're going to read, we're going to start at verse 9. Acts chapter 10, verse 9. The precepts of this 1 through 8 was talking about Cornelius, the centurion of the Italian band, where Peter was sent unto him to show him the right way to do things.
Exactly.
Acts chapter 10, verse 9. On the morrow, as they went on their journey and drew nigh into the city, Peter went up upon the housetop to pray about the 6th hour.
Which is about noon.
And he became very hungry and would have eaten, but while they made ready, he fell into a trance.
Now realize he's about to have a vision. Ask yourself a question. First question, can you eat a vision?
No, you cannot.
Come on, brother.
And he saw heaven open, and a certain vessel descending upon him, as it had been a great sheet knit at the 4 corners and let down to the earth. So you take it was shaped just like a drop of water. The 4 corners were held together, holding all the things that was its contents. And when it came down, it spread open and revealed its contents. Verse 12, wherein were all manner of 4-footed beasts of the earth. It says all manner. And wild beasts and creeping things and fowls of the air.
Now check this out, you preachers are straight. You'll never go down to verse 28, which is finna answer Peter's vision. You'll stop right here and say, see, we can eat whatever we want and get it in. Always never let nobody one line you, Israel. Make sure you read the story in its entirety.
And see, and peep it right here. This is another point that I'm gonna make whenever we read these. And there came a voice to him, rise, Peter, kill and eat. But Peter said, not so, Lord.
See, Peter like, what you mean?
Right, now that's the point there. Who's ever said no to the Lord?
Exactly.
When he told you to do something.
Exactly.
For I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean.
Peter like, look, that's against the law, right? What you mean, eat something
notice
abominable?
Peter's keeping the law even though Christ is gone.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Christ is gone. He's gone, and he's still keeping the law.
Beautiful.
Right.
Beautiful.
He's communicating with him. It's like, how you gonna tell me now to go eat this?
And when
we ain't never ate.
When you know you told me to keep the commandments.
Because not so mean that.
That's right.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Right.
Not me.
Right.
That ain't what I've been told.
And this, see, and then this in this vision, you see it's a lucid vision because he's able to think and say no.
Yeah.
And the voice spake unto him again the second time, what God hath cleansed, that call not thou common.
And that's where y'all go. Y'all stop right there. You know what I'm saying? But we never finish reading the story. Finish the story out. He gonna tell you what this vision of unclean animals is about. Come on,
Verse
brother.
16. This was done thrice, and the vessel was received up again into heaven.
And this was done 3 times. And that happened for a reason. Come on, brother.
Now while Peter doubted in himself what this vision which he had seen,
He still doubting. Like, hold on, what does this mean?
never said he ate.
Right, come on, brother.
While he doubted what this vision which he had seen should mean, behold, the men which were sent from Cornelius had made inquiry for Simon's house and stood before the gate.
Right.
And called and asked whether Simon, which was surnamed Peter, were lodged there. While Peter thought on the vision,
He's still thinking on the vision. What was that meaning? He's still thinking. What does this mean? Come on, brother.
the Spirit said unto him, behold, 3 men seek thee.
How many men?
3.
Now realize that he saw that vision 3 times. Remember, it said this happened thrice, 3 times, right? Then the Spirit tell him 3 men are seeking you.
Yep.
See, the whole vision was symbolic for something. It happened of men. It happened 3 times. 3 men show up, and they are Gentiles.
Yeah.
See that? Come on, brother.
Verse 20.
Yeah.
Arise therefore and get thee down and go with them, doubting nothing, for I have sent them.
Doubting nothing. Remember, he's doubting about the dream, the vision. So the spirit, like, look, don't even trip off that. Don't even doubt. I sent them. Go on down there. All right, come on, brother.
Then Peter went down to the men which were sent unto him from Cornelius, and said, Behold, I am he whom ye seek. What is this the cause wherefore ye are come?
Right.
And they said, Cornelius the centurion, a just man, and one that feareth God, and of good rapport among all the nations of the Jews,
Come on.
was warned from God by an holy angel to send for thee into his house and to hear words of thee.
Come on, brother.
Then called he them in and lodged them, and on the morrow Peter went away with them, and certain brethren from Joppa accompanied him.
Right, come on.
And the morrow came after they entered into Caesarea, and Cornelius waited for them, and had called together his kinsmen and near friends. And as Peter was coming in, Cornelius met him and fell down at his feet and worshipped him.
Come on.
But Peter took him up, saying, Stand up. I myself am a man.
Also am a man. And I ain't never seen none of you Israelites, especially out in New York. Y'all be having people bow to y'all. You feel me? But Peter, a man of the Lord, told this other man, the centurion, hey man, get up off your knees. I'm a man. The prophecy in Isaiah 49 ain't came to pass yet, but they gotta bow and lick the dust off our feet. See, you brothers may have already got your reward for that. Feel me?
Yeah.
That's probably your reward. You got them bowing right now before the Lord tells them to bow.
The preachers let people bow to them.
That mess around and be your reward here in this kingdom, right here. Come on, brother. Peter said, I'm a man. Get up off your knees. Don't bow to me.
I myself also am a man.
Yeah.
And as he talked with him, he went in and found many that were come together.
Come on, brother.
And he said unto them, Ye know how it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation.
Come on.
But God hath showed me that I should not call any man.
Any what?
Any man.
No, any animal.
Any man.
My dog.
Any man.
Come on.
Common or unclean.
His vision was about men. His vision was about men, Gentile. Now go back to that verse where he told him that. What I have cleansed. Verse 14.
Verse 14.
What did it say?
But Peter said, Not so, Lord, for I have never eaten anything that is common or unclean.
Verse 15.
And the voice spake unto him again the second time, What God hath cleansed, that call not thou common.
Go to
so
verse 28.
God hath cleansed Cornelius.
Yeah.
Don't call him common.
So we can't use that and say that we can't talk to somebody of another nation. If they down with our God, they're considered brothers. They're clean.
That's right.
You feel me? And it said
That's
one
right.
of another nation. A lot of you brothers claim Cornelius was an Israelite, but we ain't just read that.
That's
No,
right.
it was not.
We did not just read
No,
that.
it was not.
You feel me? Yes, there were black Romans and all that one on top, but Peter said of another nation. It is unlawful for me as a Jew to even come to somebody of another nation or keep company. But God have told me don't call any man. Right? Verse 28 again. And he said unto them, Ye know how that it is an unlawful thing for a man that is a Jew to keep company or come unto one of another nation. But God have showed me that I should not call any man common or clean. Therefore came I unto you without gainsaying. As soon as I was sent for you, I asked therefore for what intent ye have sent for me. And then, Cornelius will go into exactly when he was praying. And the Most High told him to go holler at an Israelite. So you can get cleared up on these understanding, because that's the order. If somebody of another nation want to serve our God, they got to come holler at the people of God to get an understanding.
And what was happening was the Lord, the way Cornelius had worshipped him, he recognized him.
Yeah.
He recognized him for what he did.
Right.
He just wasn't doing it correctly.
Yeah.
So he had favor and mercy on him and said, let me get you to an Israelite to show you how it's done.
And that's the
If
order.
you read further, Paul and Peter banged over that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They banged over that.
Yeah, so
Time is it now?
that chops all you brothers that claim Israel only. And Acts chapter 10 or 1 Timothy 4 does not condone brothers to eat pork or anything
not.
unlawful.
Right.
That is not even what was being told or talked about. So you Sunday pig meat eating pastors are in violation of teaching people to violate the law of God. And then you look up all the old folk in your congregation, old, sick, bent over, messed up, so many ailments, because guess what? All y'all been praying over deviled ham and a gang of other abominations. Shit-terlings.
Yep.
Shit-terlings.
That's just another way to keep the magic going for them. Because, see, now what they do is when the old people get sick, they can come with their feigned words and make merchandise out of it and say, we gonna pray for sister. Or we gonna lay hands on sister.
Right.
So with that, we probably finna get up out of here, ain't we?
Yeah. All praises to the Most High.
And his only begotten
Son.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
All praise to the
All
God of
praise.
Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Another Sabbath day. SEL Israelites back on the corner, like we stay out here on the corner. Get a camera on the concrete. You see that? That's where we come from, nigga. You feel me? Harder than what's under your feet, baby. You hear me? Bang in, bang out, 365, 24/7 till the casket drop. And we pray that one day we find worthy to enter into the kingdom of the Holy Messiah. You know what I mean? All praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh.